Hi ladies, I've had a lot of people ask me about my brain book, or what I call it, my director notebook. So I thought I was going to take some pictures, but then I thought, well, I'll just make a video, that way you can kind of see what's in it, and then maybe that'll answer some of the questions y'all might have. So my director notebook is the ARC planner from Staples, and I got it in this beautiful purple leather, which matches the director suit. And then it comes with these rings, and this is what all the paper attaches to. But the rings I upgraded to the biggest size that they had, which is, I think it's 1.5 inches. It comes with 1/2 inch, but I didn't think that was big enough, so I upgraded it. So we have 1.5 inch rings, because it's pretty full, so I just thought it would need to be bigger. So anyway, I got it in purple to match the suit. So I'll show you what's inside, and then if you have any questions or you want links to any of the papers or files or whatever, just let me know and I'll post those for you. Anyway, so let's open it up. So on the inside pocket, I have my business card. I have a little appointment card that says time to get pampered, and on the back it has like a date and time and a place where you can write when you book an appointment. And then on the next one, it says, in the end, we only regret the chances we didn't take. And on the back, they can, let me know their interest. Do they want to go to an event? Do they want to go to lunch? Do they want to meet for coffee? Do they want to do an interview by phone? Or would they rather just listen in to a recording? Because we have some great teachers that do a lot of those things that we can plug them into. And then I have a copy of the newest beauty book. I just keep that in there for reference. And then on this side, I have the pouch. It's like a zipper pouch, and it's got some Post-its and some, like file tabs where I can label, and some extra business cards over here. And then on this side, I have my 6 most important things to-do list, and I just have a bunch of those, ready to go. I took today off, so I don't have one done for this week yet. And then I have... it's like a pocket folder, and then my master weekly plan sheet. So I have like the blue section is when I work, purple is like personal time, like get ready time, chores, things like that. The pink time is my Mary Kay time, so these are all the times when I'm available to book an appointment, book an interview, any kind of income producing activity. And then the yellow time is family time. So all of these, Wednesday I take the whole day off just to, spend with my kids, and they're off for the summer. So we make sure we go out and do, swimming or movies or something. So that's my master list. And then, it changes week to week, but that's kind of what I try to keep it at. The next part... Well, this whole first section is like my goals and planning section. So this one is 83 days to directorship. So I have that in there. I'm working on that. And then July goals, star consultant tracking, perfect start or power start tracking sheet. So if you're going to do 15 or 30 faces. A track number growth, so sharing appointments and new personal team members for July. National Court of Sales, Happy New Year. National Court of Sharing. And then Grand Achiever tracking. So I'm going to track my first car. And then tracking to submit for DIQ, because we are definitely going director. Okay, and then the rest of these are places where you can write new team members, and then the different, let me see if I can zoom in a little bit, the different, items that you need to check off for each one as we do them. So they got a welcome packet, if they entered all their contact info has been entered, their personal website, first steps, if their first order has been placed, and then a husband packet mailed, 6 practice interviews, and then new consultant training. So that way you can make sure that you give them all the tools that they need to be successful. So they've got quite a bit of training and help, at the beginning. Okay, so that's all that. And then the next section is like calendars. So I've got July, and then August, and then September. And then the next part is like weekly plan sheets broken down into like hours. So see, I took today off, so there's nothing on here and then I have to do tonight, I have to go ahead and plan out the rest of my week. But Wednesday is my birthday and we're going to be out of town tomorrow, so I just hadn't gotten on it yet. But anyway, so I've got some appointments later on this weekend, and then next week, the rest of the month. So we're good on that. So I have one of those for every week, and then for every day I have one of these. So I transfer my 6 most important things, personal and business, phone calls I need to make, errands I need to do, thank you notes, new contacts for referrals, new bookings, the sales I did today, who I shared it with, and then it has a place down here to record your mileage. And then up at the top is, what time you get up, which I'm usually up before 5 a.m. anyway. And then the, the $1 million call where I can dial in and listen to while I'm like getting ready in the morning. And then a place to like just plan out your day. So you have everything that you need to do right in front of you for the day. And then on the back side, you have, coaching calls, booking calls, different calls you need to make. So I take this notebook with me everywhere, and then I just have one page for one day, and then that just really keeps me organized. So I found that this type of book has really worked out well. So I just thought I'd share it because a lot of people had asked. So then these are, the weekly plan sheets broken down into times. So you can, plan out every 15 minutes if you want. And then year at a glance. So this is like each month, and then like important dates to remember. So like down here in November, we have winter product launches on November 16th, when each quarter ends, different company deadlines, and there we go, different company deadlines and important dates to remember. So like PCP, or, when different products come out, and like your last day for seminar year, things like that. Important things you don't want to miss. So I have that for the whole year, and then I just have some blank paper because you never know when you're going to have a good idea. And I usually get mine at like midnight, 2 a.m. So I always like to have some paper around. And then, so that's all like scheduling, my whole scheduling section. And then the next section is booking. So I have different scripts. So if you're going to book a class or a party, I have this script, and then if they're like, oh, let me check my calendar, this is what you can say. And then if you want to invite them to something, and then also I have one for texting, but it's not in here because I just didn't feel like it needed to be. So you make the call. This is the bubble sheet. So I like to use this one like when I have a lot of leads. Like right now I'm working on a big stack of leads I got from a vendor event. So I like to use these because then you can just write their name. Did you leave a message? You mark a slash. Did you speak to somebody? You make an X. Did you actually book them? You can fill it in. Or if you like sold them, they didn't want a party, but they're like, oh, I had a consultant before, but now I don't have one, but I really need some cleanser. You can kind of put in, like right above it, like how much in sales that you did. And I like to do that with, like customer reorders too. I use this to help me keep track. So we have that, and I've just got a bunch of those printed out because, you know, I like to fill one out. I like to fill one in like weekly. I try. So we've got, okay, this is really old. So my next section is parties and classes. So this is my hostess and party checklist. So what I would do, it's a full circle sheet. So when you, you know, book a class, you put her name and her location, email, phone, all of her information goes right here. And then the perfect class is 6 guests, $300 in sales, 3 marketing interviews, 3 sets sold, and a new team member. So that's our goal for every page that we fill out. So here's her class information. So you have all that, and then the little things you need to do to make it a success. So hostess packet sent, was it confirmed, pre-party, thank you sent, guest list received, guest list gift sent, and then you pre-profiled them all. And then the hostess checklist, so these are, you know, party with me, $100 free. These are the little things, you know, you can check off as she earns them. So when you go back at the end of her class, this is her whole page. This is everything that you've worked with her on. So you can say, well, you've earned X amount of dollars. And it just makes it really easy to keep track of everything that you need to do to make sure you're getting 100% out of your work. So this is the first coaching. So how to invite them, how to encourage the outside sales, review the hostess packet with her. I've posted my hostess packet on here before and what goes in it. So if you have any questions on that, just let me know. Answer any questions you have. Tell her about refreshments and tell her about promptness. You know, we're going to start exactly at whatever time. So I think a lot of hostess have it in their mind that it's going to be a lot of work and a lot of energy. And, you know, it doesn't have to be. It can be really simple and still be a lot of fun. And then, you know, after you've initially coached her, you're going to go back right before the party and kind of go over it with her again. Right before, you're going to make sure we've got all the guests. We've talked to everybody who's coming. That you're going to come early and set up. That if it's her second appointment, you're going to come early and do her glamour. So that, you know, she looks cute for the party. And a lot of my hostesses love the second appointment because I come early and do their makeup. And, you know, help them with it so that they don't have to do that and then get ready. It just, you know, it takes one more step out of they're busy to get ready. So, and then, you know, did they provide a guest list within 24 hours? And then when you're done, you can put down here, you know, all your outcomes. So all your sales, all your hostess credit, you know, how many of everything that you got out of it. And then here's where you can put her list. So you have, okay, here's who I'm going to invite so that you can call and pre-profile them. And as you do, you can check it off over here. So I just really like this, this little sheet. It just really helps stay organized when you've got, you know, more than one party going on and you're just like, I don't remember who's gotten what and who I need to call, and it can get out of control very fast if you don't, you know, try to stay organized. So under the note here, you could put they're a possible recruit, because as you talk to them, you want to find out a little bit more about them. You start building that relationship. So you have, you know, are they a possible recruit? Does she say, you know, I could really use some more money, or you know, I'm just really looking, I don't really know anybody, but I'm looking, you know, to meet people. She might be a good recruit. You know, she really loves the product. She would love to earn some free things. This is going to be so much fun. She could be a possible hostess. So make a note there, because at the end, you know, when you're looking for more people to book, you can go back. You'll have all these in here, and you can say, oh, yeah, I marked her as a possible hostess. Let's give her a call and see if she'd like to earn some free products. So that's that. So that's party. That's my class section. And then the next section, so we're working for full circle. So we're booking, coaching, having a class, and then recruiting. So, and then the next is my team building section. So this is the perfect opportunity, and this was a really cute like a booklet that I found that somebody had put together. I don't remember who, so whoever you are, if you're watching this, thank you, because I really love it. So 10 Reasons to Have a Mary Kay Business. And when I'm sitting down with somebody to do an interview, I really like to go through the book because the pictures really do a good job of, you know, letting them know where they can see what I'm talking about instead of me just jabbering at them. So, Mary Kay products, number 1, extra money. And it just talks about a little bit how do we make money. You know, it just goes through all the steps that you would normally do in an interview, but it really puts a lot of good graphics with it so they can really get a sense of the bigger picture without it being really overwhelming. And I don't give this to them because somebody had said, well, that's a lot of pages to print, but I only give this to them if they have to take it home and talk it over with their husband. So I might send, you know, something like this home, and it might not be this, you know, expanded. It might be a short version. I have some other things that I can send them, but if they're really, you know, serious and I really think she's, you know, a sharp lady and she would be really good at this, then I would definitely go ahead and send one of these. And I have a color laser printer, so it's not a big deal for me to print some of this out, you know, front and back. It's like 5 pages, so... So there's different things about the opportunity, the different advantages of having a business, the Mary Kay cars, and I know this one needs to be updated because it's still got the Mustang on there and the 2 different kinds of pink Cadillac. But anyway, so, you know, things change, but, you know, the business stays the same, so I don't worry about updating it too much. So then we just have all this, the starter kit, everything that comes in the starter kit. And I think once they see, you know, how much stuff they're really getting for only $100, it sounds kind of like a steal. So if they're even a little bit interested, you know, then they usually go for it. But anyway, so this is how you get started. So I just kind of go through this with them, give them a little bit on my background, and you know, a little bit about how this business has changed my life, and, you know, talk to them a little bit about how it could change theirs. So, and then the Silver Wings poem from Mary Kay, which I really love. So, and then this is, you know, now that I've showed you everything, and maybe answered all your questions, these are the types of people we look for. So, you don't know a lot of people, you're busy. And then there's a place on here where you can just sharing appointments, team members. And then this back page, I have like my customer lists and, you know, just printouts from InTouch. So I don't want to show you too much because it's got their personal information on it. But anyway, and then, you know, of course, a little Mary Kay pin. And I've ordered a bunch of these so that, you know, if somebody decides they want to sign an agreement, they get to keep the pin. So anyway, I just wanted to, you know, kind of share that with you in a video rather than pictures. I just think it's more easier. I just think it's easier to really kind of get a look and see it up close better than a picture. So anyway, I just wanted to share it with you, and if you have any questions, please let me know, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks.